Ways to win on the road in the playoffs. Denver got it done.
Scott Foster, James Williams, Ed Malloy, our officiating crew. We're underway in OKC. 44% from the field. They were 31% from three-point territory, but they out-rebounded the Thunder 63-43. Murray, it rims in to get the scoring started. Keep it on the perimeter. Williams did not shoot it well in game one. He finished 5 of 20. Holmgren got a bump from Porter, continues on the drive. Hartenstein gives it up. The corner pop. It goes.
Unable to convert there, but you like his aggressiveness if you're Denver.
Holmgren lob it up. Slam it down. Hartenstein. Step in. Steal by Dort. Dort's going to try to do it himself. He missed it. Kept alive by Brown. Gilgeous-Alexander cleans it up on the inside. Wasn't there when they needed it against this Denver squad.
And I like what he said in terms of there's pathways to improve from game one, and certainly Aaron Gordon with the corner three continuing.
Hartenstein trying to give it up. The cut and the jam by Williams.
In Oklahoma City, one of the best cutting teams in the NBA.
And now they settle in with 15 to shoot. Jokic turns on Williams. Scoop goes down for Nikola Jokic. Kick it for the Brown three. Off the mark. Shots are not going down. They've been well contested. Holmgren with a head of steam. Layup goes and a foul. Denver is 3 of 13 from the field. Feed it inside and bounce off of Jokic. Turnover. Look, Russell Westbrook is in. Gilgeous-Alexander gets it to go and puts some English on it. The Canadian.
This lineup right now for Denver was so good in game one, defensively and efficiently on the offensive end.
Lu Dort, bingo! He is 4 of 4 from the field. He's got 11 points. It's 36-13. No look to the corner. Westbrook got a three.
And finally, Denver knocking down a three. Execute at the end of the game like they would have liked.
Didn't finish. Didn't slam the door shut, as Mark Daigneault said to us. Turnover. Wallace ahead. Joe, poke away, but he put it to Hartenstein, and Dort is there. Watson got a piece, but that's how this first quarter is gone. Anybody that's Team Calipari is good with him.
Well, there are a lot of Team Calipari out there in the NBA.
Isaiah Joe with a downtown hit. Swing it, Westbrook. It's 43-19. Thunder. Westbrook bouncing. Jokic up and in.
Yeah, somehow that pocket pass was able to be delivered there, but because in the fourth quarter they shot just 35%. Everything clicking. Speaking of clicking, great alley-oop there to DeAndre Jordan.
He is executive of the year, but he is not a year-to-year executive, meaning he should have won this award several times because of all of the things he's done to put them in the position they're in this year.
Really, right now, Denver is going to have to work on their defense here and attempt to get some stops. Everything going OKC's way.
Wallace pops it in from the outside. Getting into it with a fan sitting in the 5th row.
And the fans, they cheered him before game one.
They did. Not tonight. Wallace connects on a three. And then it's off his hands, out of bounds.
And that might have been the only mistake they've made on the offensive end.
Westbrook attacking. He lays it in.
Okay. You had Jokic posting up on the smaller Wiggins. They missed him.
Williams, hard drive. Brown gets a piece of it. Open look. Wiggins nails it from long range. Gordon fakes out Caruso, drives in, and blocked by Holmgren. Blocked again. 2 for the price of 1. Wallace goes coast to coast. He just kicked it to another gear.
And I like how I'm sure he told Stephanie that. He was very a matter of fact. Like, no one else in the league can do that. As
stepping and steal. Wiggins takes it to the upper room. Jokic, one-on-one with Hartenstein. He will take and make the three.
And he hit a similar three like that on Hartenstein in the fourth quarter. Jokic not able to get going inside, steps outside.
Lu Dort, slam down! Wiggins on the rack attack. It's 23-11 in this first half. Quite a different story from game one. That's not working either. Jokic tried to hit Westbrook. Upstairs, slam down! Jalen Williams climbs the imaginary ladder. Get it in for Westbrook. Leave it for Jokic, fires, hits a three. Turned it over 18 times in game one, overcame that with late game execution. Williams, off balance delivery, goes down.
And Williams is so good, had such an incredible season.
Close game that they were in game one, they fell short. This has felt more like what we saw against the Grizzlies as SGA scores in the paint. On the switch, Gilgeous-Alexander crosses over and gets it to go. SGA is smooth with it.
Oh, great footwork, really bothering him on his jump shot.
Jokic give it up. Brown converts on a three. Jokic bounce it for Brown. Extra feed. Gordon, the flip doesn't go. Knocked outside for Murray. He will take it and make it from long range. Denver finished the season #1 points in the paint as well with 58.5 per game. They had 54 in game one. They have just 12 tonight, but now starting to make some shots. Williams over Jokic. No. Rebound, Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren. Yes, a three. Turnaround is way off by Gordon. Offensive rebound, Porter. Westbrook thought about the three. Instead, it's going to be Porter on the deep shot. Michael Porter Jr. Under 4 minutes to go now in the third. Hartenstein faked the handoff. Shot clock down to 5. The cut and slam by Williams. And another dime from Hartenstein. Williams leaves it for Gilgeous-Alexander. He's born to score.
Westbrook still has the energy and the athleticism after all those great seasons.
Williams to Williams. J-Dub inside. Hammer jam. SGA. Also made the point that his workouts are so efficient that you see that efficiency play out in the way he plays the game. Jumper is smooth from Isaiah Joe with the tray ball.
They actually care for each other on and off the court, and it all shows in how they get the separation in games like tonight.
And Stephanie, a steal to start the fourth. It's Watson taking it to the rim, along with Jalen Pickett, Najee, Strawther, who puts it off the window, +1.
Nice move there off the bounce by Strawther. Quarter at home where it'll be much easier.
Kick it out for the Najee jumper, and he cans it from long range.
That he can incorporate in game 3 or 4 as they return back to Denver. And certainly Strawther, I like his aggressiveness right there. Had a three-point play opportunity drive. And
Najee the offensive rebound. Slapped away. Turnover. Joe give it up. Mitchell cans a triple.
That's also David is ready. He's been around it his whole life and certainly learned from one of the best to ever do it in his father.
Watson, drive and deuce. Got Char and a handoff for Tyson. 5:25 mark of the fourth. Steal. Mitchell upstairs. Extended for OKC.
I mean, everybody just competing, playing hard up big. I'd like to see this OKC team practice. I mean, just go at it as Strawther knocks down a three-pointer. When they didn't necessarily, they may be a 500 team then as Joe just stays hot from three.
59% shooting for the Oklahoma City Thunder, 37% for Denver. That's going to add to the percentage for OKC. The layup from the rookie out of Weber State, Dylan Jones. And now OKC can just dribble out the clock. This was an old-fashioned playoff blowout. Oklahoma City responds in a big way